Stop what you are doing and look at this stone. Really look at it. This single block weighs 1,650 tons. That is heavier than 12 blue whales combined. It is heavier than a modern space shuttle on the launch pad. Here is the scary part. We cannot lift this today. Even our strongest modern cranes would struggle to move it just 1 inch. Yet history books tell us that primitive men, using nothing but hemp ropes and wooden rollers, dragged this monster uphill. This is not just an engineering mystery. This is a mathematical impossibility. Welcome to Baalbek. Now, let's look at the facts. Baalbek is in Lebanon. These are not natural rock formations. These are building blocks, cut, moved, and lifted into place thousands of years ago. Some of these stones weigh over 800 tons. To put that into perspective, that is equal to 20 fully loaded Boeing 747 airplanes, or 1,000 family cars, compressed into a single block of limestone. History tells us the Romans built this, but engineering tells us a different story. A story of impossible weight and a lost technology that shouldn't exist. Baalbek is known as the Heliopolis of the East. The Romans built the magnificent Temple of Jupiter here around 15 BC. It was the largest temple in the entire Roman Empire. But the mystery isn't the temple itself. It's what the temple sits on, the platform. Buried in the western wall of the foundation, there are 3 limestone blocks known as the trilithon. Each stone is roughly 20 meters long and 4 meters high. And somehow, they were lifted 6 meters into the air and placed with laser-like precision. They fit so perfectly that you cannot even fit a piece of paper between them today. No mortar, no cement, just gravity and perfection. Archaeologists say the Romans used wooden cranes, ropes, and pulleys. But here is the problem. The strongest Roman crane ever recorded, the polyspastos, could lift 60 tons maximum. To move just 1 block of the trilithon, you would need dozens of these cranes working in perfect synchronization. But physically, it's impossible. The wooden rollers would be crushed to pulp under 800 tons. The hemp ropes would snap like thread. So, how did they do it? If you think the trilithon is impressive, you haven't seen the quarry. Just half a mile away from the temple, lying in the ground, are stones that make the trilithon look small. This is the stone of the pregnant woman. For centuries, it was believed to be the largest stone ever carved by human hands. It weighs approximately 1,000 tons. It was left here, attached to the bedrock, never finished. But in the 1990s, another stone was found. The Stone of the South. It weighs 1,240 tons. And then, in 2014, archaeologists found a third one buried underneath. This monster weighs an estimated 1,650 tons. And here is the logistical nightmare. The quarry is not above the temple. It is below it. To get these stones to the site, the builders would have to drag them uphill. Why would the Romans, the most practical engineers in history, decide to use 1,000-ton blocks for a foundation? Roman architecture usually used small, manageable bricks and stones. Why make the job 100 times harder? Many researchers now believe the Romans didn't build this platform. They found it. Look at the erosion. The massive stones at the bottom look much older and more weathered than the Roman temple built on top of them. Did the Romans simply build their temple upon the ruins of a much older, far more advanced civilization? A civilization that possessed a technology we have forgotten? We see this pattern all over the world. In Peru, in Egypt, and here in Lebanon. Massive stones, impossible weights, and precision that rivals modern machines. There are no written records of how the trilithon was built. No blueprints. No diaries explaining how to move 1,000 tons uphill. The builders left no signature, only the stones. Maybe one day we will find the tools they used. Or maybe we simply have to accept that history is much older and much more complex than we were taught. Until then, the stones of Baalbek remain silent, guarding their secret. What do you think? Was it the Romans or something else? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries beyond the evident.